first ball of the match.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nine runs added in that over. The Fire are 9 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Casts from the football stand end.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away. Doesn't beat the infield. Over the fire, 16 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Bairstow waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Six runs added in that over. The Fire, 22 for none. Two full and straight, and it's punched wide of square leg. Four more.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Can't get that outside the ring field. 9 runs added there. The Fire are 31 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, and a good shot sees them cash in.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
That'll be a dead ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. The Fire are 52 for none. Cass from the Kirkstall Lane end.
Wells watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on. Now, great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant shot there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Really playing all their shots that over.
On throughout this innings so far, really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Thick edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Super catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Fire are 71 for 1. Santner has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yorker, and it's broken the pegs. Caught the inside edge, I reckon, too.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The right armour is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Huge edge. Brooke will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Brilliant shot there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Massive outside edge.
Eskenazi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Thick edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Brilliant diving stop. 8 runs added in that over. The Fire are 89 for 2. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over. The Fire are 100 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the football stand end. No. Terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big edge. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Fire are 107 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Chance.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over. 10 off it. The Fire are 117 for 2. Brought from the Kirkstall Lane end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the over. Well, Fire are now on 132 for 2.
Rashid back into the attack.
Into the attack.
Thick edge.
Eskenazi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. The Fire are 146 for 2. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Drilled that one away.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Fire are 163 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Bit of shape on the way through. Smith happy just to watch it go by.
Five runs in that over. The Fire, 168 for 2. Santner, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end.
The new bowler in the attack.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nine runs added there. The Fire, 177 for 2.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Rashid coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. just been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
This could be trouble. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And the innings comes to an end. The Superchargers will need 188 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Gone. Caught. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Wokes with a great delivery there. Gone. Superb catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Goes over the top with that shot. Over the Superchargers, 9 for 2.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond? That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. They've gone up here. Just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Brooke has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Whacked away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Superchargers, 60 for 3.
Well, the power play has resembled Bazball so far, with such a lot of power, but some excellent running between the wickets as well, and precision in finding the gaps. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one, though. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot. Shot, and there was no point chasing that.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6 this. Innings starting to motor.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
That is quite extraordinary. Brooke, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Got that away nicely.
And that brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
With 65 balls remaining, the Melbourne Super Tigers need 6 runs and have 3 out.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. The Fire with a massive shout. Green coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Chris Green, the new bowler into the attack.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Green has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Walter, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the football stand end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beautiful catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Dan Warren coming into bat at number 6.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Abel from the football stand end.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 7.
The bowler looks really confident.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Pinged off the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nearly gets the edge. Abel with a great delivery there. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
End of the over. The Superchargers, 141 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Right-hander is coming into bat at number 8.
Oh, fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, simple run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Green has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Kirkstall Lane end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Green, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Santner gone for not many.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Gone! Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterpiece.